Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer, and today we're going to be making an Irish inspired sim. So the other day I got some great news from my husband, and it looks like we're going to be making a family trip to Ireland next year around June. So I'm pretty excited. We're going to be taking for sure my parents and his parents, possibly his little sisters with us. So it's just going to be kind of awesome to go to a place that my family originated from with my family. My dad and my mom have never flown before, so this is one heck of a way to start them out. I think it's going to be somewhere in the range of 10 to 18 hours on a flight. And we're having a little bit of trouble. I'm trying to figure out a way to fly there where we leave like Friday night so we can get there Saturday. But all the Friday flights seem to be in the morning and all the Saturday flights seem to be in the afternoon or night. So, but you know what? Sunday to Saturday is probably plenty of time for us to go for our first time adventuring around Ireland. We do plan to kind of go all over the country and see it, see the beauty, see the mountains, or, well, the hills and the valleys and the water. And you know what? I was just complaining the other day that it was just super hot here still, even though it's fall, and I'm sure you guys heard me complain about that. Anyways, and funny enough, with my saying that the trees were on their own schedule for when the leaves fall, it's independent of the weather. Apparently, my annual fall cold is on the same sort of schedule because I am miserable. And I feel like I have a balloon for a head. So I apologize if you're basically hearing balloon voice, but I wanted to get some more videos done. Since I don't feel like leaving the house or cleaning or anything, I thought I could talk. So enjoy, guys. I had a little bit of fun. Well, I'm not going to say a little bit. I had a lot of fun with this, planning her outfits. I ended up naming her Rose after my very, very Irish great-grandmother. So, she's, in my mind, the sim is spunky and adventurous and playful and silly and all the things that my great-grandmother was. She was the first person to ever show me a guitar, which in hindsight, I wish I could have spent some more time with her, listening to her play and have her teach me. But she lived a long time. Like the fact that I know and have deep memories of my great grandmother are pretty amazing. And she was actually only about 9 years older than my grandfather. And the funniest part about that is that he was actually checking her out first before he saw my grandmother behind her. So that's a story for another time, but they were pretty cute. But yeah, my great grandmother used to play guitar, and she didn't have a whole lot of money. So whenever she broke the last of her strings, she replaced all of them with fishing line. And it was really cool to hear a guitar played like that. But she was just so incredibly talented and ingenuitive, and just, I don't know, such a character. So that's who this sim is based off of a little bit. And then I gave her the last name McAdams, which I don't think is Irish. Pretty sure that's either Scotch or British. But my husband's grandmother's name, or maiden name, was McAdams, and she reminded me a great deal of my great grandmother. So I just kind of put them together for the naming of this very beautiful, if I do say so myself, sim. And I had a lot of fun. A lot of this is me trying to think through outfits that I would have worn or that I'm going to wear to Ireland. We are planning to go end of May through July, somewhere in that time frame, probably June-ish. Middle of June is when we'll actually end up there. So the weather is still rainy and still in the 60s around that time, which I'm a big fan of. Really am. I cannot wait for that because it's going to be boiling hot here in June anyways. So, I'll be ready. I'll be ready for a cool off because I hate the summer. I can't come back at that at all. I hate the summer. I hate the heat. I hate being sweaty. I hate being hot. fun thing with cold weather is you can keep putting on layers, but you can only take so many layers off in the summer before you get arrested for indecent exposure. So I've also taken some cold medicine, so I am tripping all over my tongue. I apologize for that as well. But yeah, on this outfit here, I actually, I don't know if I said in the last video that I recorded, I'm doing a lot of recording today, but I actually went to Joann's Fabrics yesterday with my mother-in-law while she didn't know about the trip yet, and we were trying to find fabric like the skirt you see there to make myself a skirt, because I found this fabulous skirt on Instagram and I just don't feel like paying how much that costs. So I got like $20 worth of different fabrics trying to choose which one I wanted, and I'm going to make myself a skirt. Or, well, my mother-in-law is going to make me a skirt because she can sew and I can't. Well, she can use a sewing machine and I can't. I can only hand stitch stuff. So if you need a sock teddy bear, I'm your girl. But if you need something like actually done, you should probably talk to my mother-in-law because she's way better than me. But we are finally now moving out of her regular outfits. I do believe we've just spent all of 6 minutes on just her first outfit. And no, I didn't speed this up because I just couldn't. It was down to like 5 minutes and I talk more than that. So, sorry guys. But I got very lucky. The game automatically chose this dress, so that made it a little bit faster. And I just thought she looked gorgeous in this. Good God, the cold medicine brain is killing me. And fun fact, my best friend, she and I share the same first name, and she has this just gorgeous red hair. And I'm super jealous of her, and she has like creamy white skin. It's almost like see-through. And one of her homecoming dresses I actually picked out for her was the style of dress, like in a blue, lots of beading, and she just didn't normally do that, and she was so annoyed. She's like, I don't want to try this dress on. She puts it on, she walks out, and she's like, I feel fabulous and I hate you so much. And that ended up being her favorite ever homecoming dress. So, you're welcome. So that seeing that dress on this particular sim made me pretty happy. I still made her like slightly tanner than my friend, because I'm telling you, my friend's skin is see-through. She is white. Oh my God. And we actually went on a cruise to get married, my husband and I, and she was of course my maid of honor, and she fell asleep the day before with a book on her chest, but it did not protect the rest of her chest, and she was wearing like a really low cut swimsuit. And so her thighs and her chest and her arms got beet red, like matched her hair, if not deeper red, because she got so sunburnt, because she's goofy and didn't put sunscreen on in Mexico. Fun fact, it is cheaper to take 20 people to Mexico on a cruise for a week-long cruise, and get married in Mexico than it is to pay for 1 day in St. Louis with catering. I am not exaggerating at all. It was cheaper to rent a van, drive to New Orleans, stay in New Orleans a night, get on a boat, stay on the boat for a week, get married in Mexico, come back and stay 3 days in New Orleans, and then drive everyone back to Missouri than it would have cost for me to get married at a vineyard in Missouri. Yeah. Like, how much we spent on all of the people's cruise was the cost of just renting the vineyard. And then catering and a musician. And my dad's a musician and is in bands, but he doesn't know very many violin players or harp players because he's in a metal band. So, yeah. Anywho, if you're looking for a cheaper way to get married, even cheaper if you don't bring anybody with you, because I figured out that's probably a better idea. But that's a story for another day. But we are moving closer and closer to the end. I've started adding screenshots of my Sims to the end of the video. So let me know if you guys like that in the comments. As I'm making more and more videos, I'm growing, and this is a journey that I'm on with you guys. So I really appreciate all the people that watch the videos, or anyone. Hello. No, but seriously, the more you guys comment with interesting things and advice, the better these are going to get. And that's my whole goal, is to make wonderful videos that you guys all enjoy. And if there's some CC that you feel like I would like, let me know about it, because you know I love CC. Fun fact, now that we're on this section, it is hard to come up with an Irish themed bikini, because those two things just don't seem to go together, like Ireland and bikinis. It's cold over there, if you guys haven't noticed, and I'm excited about that. Like, even, and like green swimsuits just seem super tropical too. Like, look at this one. Look at that. That's all like, I'm going to be on the beach in Mexico, or I just almost said Cancun, which is also Mexico, but anyways. But I actually ended up loving this swimsuit. That is fabulous, and I would wear it, but that looks like it's like a $200 swimsuit. But, you know, because your girl's cheap. Anyways, this is coming to the end. I'm naming her Miss Rose McAdams, giving her kind of a sexy walk, like I do with almost all of my female Sims. I don't know why. I just do it. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoy all of my videos, because like I said, that's the purpose of this. And please give me a like, hit subscribe if you want to see some more, and let me know how these screenshots are. If you want me to speed them up at the end just a little bit, I kind of feel like they need to be speeded up a little bit. And if you think it's, you know, maybe a few more shots you'd like, then I'll do that too. Just let me know. And enjoy the song that I put with them, because I really do. So thanks again, guys. Have a great night. Bye.